Hello everybody, I hope you enjoyed my special ice race quiz yesterday. As promised, I'm going to give you the answers today, so here we go. The first question I asked you was, what was the name of the ice race? And the answer is the Iditarod. The second question I asked you was, what is a musher? The musher is the human, the person who's in charge of the dog sled team, the person who's on the sled being pulled by the dogs and who gives all the commands, tells the dogs what to do. So the musher's very important. The third question was, why do the dogs wear booties? Well, the dogs wear the booties to protect their feet or their paws from the ice, which you imagine would be quite sharp and rough and very, very cold. So they have the booties to protect their paws. Next question was, what does the musher use to stop the sled? This is the snow hook that he throws off the sled that digs into the snow and acts like a brake. So the answer was the snow hook. Next question, what do these commands mean? Okay, I wonder if you got all these right. We had hike, which means get going. Whoa, for stop. Easy, slow down. G, turn right, and haw, turn left. Next question was, how fast do the sleds go? And the answer to that one is 32 kilometres an hour or 20 miles an hour. Either of those answers is correct. Okay, next question was, why did the first race happen? This was because there were some children in a town called Nome on the edge of Alaska, and they were very sick, and the people needed to get some medicine to them to help them get better. And the only way to get the medicine there was by dog sled. So teams raced against each other to get there first with the medicine, and that was nearly 100 years ago in 1925. And that's why the Iditarod still happens every year. Start of a tradition. Next question was, what are the runners on the sled made from? And the answer to this one is plastic. Plastic is a really useful material that can be very hard, but a little bit flexible so it doesn't break easily, and smooth so it slides across the ice. So they're made out of plastic. Next question was, what does a musher do when they come to a steep hill? And the answer is they get off the sled and they help to push it up so that the dogs don't have to take all the weight by themselves. Imagine it would be much harder with the musher still on the sled. So he gets off and he helps to push. How far do they race, I asked you? The answer to that one is 1,600 kilometres or 1,000 miles. Either of those answers is correct. And either of those answers is a very long way. Next question was, how many days does it take to complete the race? And the answer to that question is 8 days. The fastest teams, the winners, take 8 days to complete the race. Can you imagine being under that much pressure for 8 days? Just a sleeping bag to sleep in and the things that you can carry on your sled, that's all you would have with you, and your dogs. It's a very tough race. Number 12, what does the winner receive? Well, the winner receives money. So there's a cash prize if you come in first. The next question, what does the last place team receive? The people in last place receive a special red lantern. That's a commemoration, or rather a celebration of the fact that they've kept going all the way to the end, and they get a special recognition. They get this red lantern, and everyone waits for the last team to come in and give them a huge cheer because they've tried really, really hard. Even though they might have come last, they didn't give up, so they get the reward of the red lantern. Well done if you got that one. Where does the race end, I asked you? The race ends in the town called Nome that I mentioned earlier, where the poorly children were, because that's where they were aiming for the first time they raced. So that's where they still aim for now. And the last question was, what is the name of the lead dog in our book? And the answer to that one is Cody. And doesn't he look pleased with himself in the pictures that I showed you yesterday? I hope you enjoyed our quiz. Bye for now.